Okay, what's up guys? So we are looking at the iPhone 10 today. I've had mine for about a week now, since launch day, and I just wanted to go over some overall thoughts about the phone from going from my 6S Plus to this, and how I'm liking it so far with its new features. So, to begin with, I did get a 256 gig space gray model. And I really do like that color. I think it does look better, in my personal opinion, than the silver one does. And I was very fortunate and happy that I got to get one on launch day. And I normally don't get my phones on launch day, it's normally afterwards. And it was a pretty big deal because this is the first phone I think I've ever got or bought. And I have not gotten to play with beforehand. So it was like a completely new experience when I got it. But I'd have to say, like, overall, I really like it. Like, I know I've heard other people's complaints and everything, and most of them I don't have. I don't really have much complaints at all about the phone from switching to that 6S Plus to this. And I thought, like, decreasing the size a little bit was going to, like, affect it, but I absolutely love, like, the screen. But we'll start off with the battery. The battery life lasts me about a day. Yeah, pretty much the whole day, and I go to bed with it charging, or I try to run it down some at night right before I go to bed. Because normally, like, if I didn't run it down, it'd be like at 60% or 65 to 70, and that's from getting up at like 7 in the morning, going to bed at like 11. Like, I know I must not have like heavy use, and I do have a full-time job where I'm not on it constantly, but I'm still on it enough to where if I was using that old phone, it would be like dead before that half of the day. So I don't know if it's just from having the older phone with the battery that's been used and charged more and what's going on there. But this works like really nice. Like today, it's 2:30 and I'm at 79%. I don't know if you can see that there, but and I've been using it. It does get some charge in the car when I drive to places because I use it for music, and I have that dongle that does like the two lightning USBs, or not lightning, two lightning ports, sorry. Yeah, so overall the battery is really nice. The screen, I think this is the first phone I've had with an OLED screen, and it looks really nice when I'm doing stuff, watching videos and everything. Content looks great. I don't do much gaming on my phone, so I haven't really tested any of that out. But just for viewing photos, viewing videos, and doing that, I really like it. The camera, I've messed with some, and I actually did a video the other day of unboxing that wireless charger that I use with the phone. And I used that 4K capability and uploaded that. But other than that, I've not used it that much, and so I don't have much to say. The camera looks nice. I've used the front and the back, like, to just test it out some, and I do like the portrait mode. Looks pretty nice when I take a photo or to take like a selfie using the portrait from the front. I haven't really done any portrait shots from the back, and the only time I really use my phone's camera is for Snapchat. Other than that, I like to use the one I'm recording on, the Canon 70D, for taking photos and doing videos and everything. But I do like that now it's an option to where it still looks pretty good. It may not be like, I like my Canon, and I like the way the videos come out on that one. But it's definitely, like, they're getting up there. And it's also the first iPhone that I've had with the dual, since I skipped like 2 different phones. I went straight to here. Next up, I guess, is the Face ID, which the Face ID for me, I have enjoyed, and like getting into apps I absolutely love, like checking my bank account or signing in, signing out of those. It works super fast. There have been a couple times where I've maybe just like not getting the angle right to go, where I'll try to like look at it and it'll kind of buzz for like a second, or I'll have the screen on for like a couple seconds and then I'll try to unlock and it won't do anything. But as soon as I lock the screen and unlock it again, it goes straight, like unlocks right away, straight away, and it's good. So I do actually really like that feature, and I do Even with that little complaint, I do like it better than Touch ID. I feel like it works a lot faster. It's smoother for me. Again, this is my opinion, and I've only been on 2 iPhones with Touch ID. And then I'm going to go into this, but I do like it. The screen itself, again, is gorgeous, and that notch, I don't know, the notch does not bother me. It has never bothered me, like from the day I got it to now, like watching videos and doing anything. I just don't feel like it's in the way. I don't notice it, I guess, as much as some people do, because it just doesn't, I don't know, just doesn't bother me. And same thing with the home button. Like going into stuff and having to just swipe up, like that, got used to it right away. I am going to say, like, I do kind of miss the home button. I do miss having something to click physically. But I mean, it wasn't, I'm not that impressed, since I think that just being able to swipe up is just as easy and everything. Like, I've had no issues. Sometimes getting like into the app chooser, like when you want to close out other apps or switch into something, I know you can swipe on the side, but going from the home screen for some reason to getting into that mode sometimes is really weird and doesn't always work for me. But other than that, I've had no issues with the swiping up or doing any of those type of commands. Having your notifications on your left and your control center on your right have been like really nice. I've enjoyed that rather than swiping up. I don't know, because on my old phone, like sometimes swiping up, it would take it forever to do anything. And now this one, like I can just go from the corners of the screen, which does, does take some getting used to for that it took me a little bit getting used to. But other than that, I haven't had that many issues. The form factor itself is by far, I think, the favorite iPhone I've ever like held. Like, it just feels nice, and I do keep it in a case. I keep it in a little like leather wallet case. But I'll probably do an accessories video and show that off a little bit more. So I don't always get to like hold it like this. But as this, I wish I could. I wish I was more sturdy with phones and wasn't being in my pocket wasn't gonna affect it or anything with work and stuff, because I absolutely love the feel of this phone. And again, like, I was afraid that switching from the 6S Plus to this one, and I know it's a little bit bigger than like the iPhone 8, but not as big as the 8 Plus. I was a little bit nervous about going down to that smaller factor, but it feels fine. Like, it doesn't bug me at all. And yeah, so that's pretty much, I guess, my thoughts. And again, I know it's more positive. The only really like complaint I've had is, and it's my fault, like for like holding, I guess, where my thumb and my finger are. I like to hold them basically on the power button, and then these volume rockers. So sometimes, like, I'll try to lock it and accidentally do the up and lock, and I've taken screenshots of almost everything because it constantly happens. But if you guys have gotten an iPhone, let me know what you guys think of one, like what you think of it. And I will probably get another video up here today about the accessories that I bought for the phone. And until next time, we get it.